You guys, thank you for coming to the Wisdom Circle. We have a lot to cover this week. A lot of energies moving, but I want to give you a few announcements. I'm doing a sponsorship for the Bali trip. If anyone would like to sponsor, I'm looking for sponsor. It is a tax write-off too, but I'm just saying this is a new thing that I'm the Bali trip is actually uh, more work that I'm doing to continue my work my journey of healing, and so I can bring back to you guys. So I'm gonna I want to just to announce that to you guys, I'll be putting out some stuff. If you know anyone that would like to sponsor me to go to Bali for more training, and that just benefits you as well. But also this week, I want to tell you there's going to be a lot of things going on and distractions. I'm getting a lot of distractions, and I want you guys to go ahead and this week is to really not pay attention to what is going on. Is to stay focused on what you truly want to see for your vision. This is what it's been coming to me. It was funny because I was during my trip to Corona. Had an acupuncture treatment, and I was asking God and Spirit on why I couldn't put some things out right away. And the message I got from God was really the divine spirit was we need to, when we get that inspiration, we want to, like, we get excited, we want to go go go. They're asking us to actually stay calm, take your time getting things out, see the where you really want to go. It's almost like um getting clear picture, because it's all divine timing. They even said even your projects, even things that are moving, it's divine timing, and that you have to be patient right now. This is what's going on, is to be patient. So you just need to uh not pay attention to a lot of the negative things that are being said out there, and focus in your inner self and being calm yourself and seeing your vision forward. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get started with our prayers. There we go. Wisdom Circle. These are our weekly prayers that I do. And you know what, you guys, that's just another thing I wanted to say too, is that um if even if you just talk to spirit, talk to your guides, they hear, and it's going to start to really it's almost like things are opening up for a lot of you, that you'll be connecting and hearing. You're getting, I always call them downloads, inner knowings, epiphanies, synchronicities. Just pay attention to those. They're going to guide you through these. I'm hearing times that feel like chaotic. They're going to help you get through that. They're going to calm you down. There's the Wisdom Circle prayer. Divine Spirit, we gather here in the light of love and truth. We call upon the light of protection to surround and hold this sacred space. May it shield each of us, body, mind, and soul, as open to the wisdom. We invite our spirit guides, loving ancestors, and benevolent angels to join us. Walk with us as we seek truth, insight, and healing. Grant us the clarity to receive what is most needed at this time. For our highest good, the good of our families, our communities, and this earth, we open our hearts a portal of remembrance where wisdom flows freely, and even our challenges become sacred teachers. We open our hearts, we release fear, we step into divine remembrance, and so it is. Amen. Aho Ashe. Archangel Michael, directly connected to the divine and to all that is, we call on Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, please come in and connect with us now. We ask that you protect us, uplift us, and inspire us to live in alignment with our highest and greatest good. Surround us with your wings of love, and stand before us, blessing our energy with your angelic qualities of strength, courage, and truth. Please clear our energy and vibration, completely releasing all negative energy, limiting beliefs, fears, illusions, and negative energetic imprints present in our energy and physical being. Please release anything that is blocking us from fully and completely experiencing the love and light present in every moment. Release all that no longer serves us into the light of the divine, and fill the void with unconditional love, light, and light, and compassion. Archangel Michael, we ask that you use your sword of light to cut away all doubt, fear, guilt, or negativity which is around us. Cut any and all cords which are draining our energy and vitality across the lines of time, and reintegrating our light and personal power which has been drained back into our being now. Please guide us on our path and help us to accomplish our authentic purpose according to divine will. For the highest and greatest good, and so it is. Amen. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we have for this week. And remember, all of my readings are timeless. So whenever you watch them, you will get a message out of that at that time and then where the energy is moving. Ooh. Right away, the first card, I have to tell you, I told you it's power. You have your courage and you have your power to stand your ground, to stay in I have to say they're even saying it, attunement, alignment, alignment. I think that's what they're saying, alignment. You continue to move forward with your power, your voice, your courage. Remember that you have the power to continue in your path. Movement, choices, and decisions. A lot of things are going to be moving. There's some things that are coming in, or you're waiting for. Actually, there's going to be. It's almost like even I'm hearing decisions about who you're going to work with, who you want to continue speaking to. Um, it's almost like they're showing me even movement about relationships are coming, going to be moving, and I'm hearing money. A lot of money is going to be shifting and moving in a positive direction. Um, Oh, I'm also getting, if you see the rings on there, the relationships are going to get stronger. Um, Again, see the third eye chakra? That is basically saying, hey, you're connecting to source. You're starting to understand the feelings that your sensations are, or even thoughts that are coming in are not necessarily yours, but it's your spirit team, your guides, moving you forward. And it's like the inner knowing, seeing too, seeing the pattern, seeing your path, your own intuition, your own compass sending you forward. Uh, Almost like like it's everything is being cleared to have clarity in your life now. Because look at it's recognition and rewards. So the people are seeing that even the transformation that you have been doing and working on, people are noticing. Even excuse me, noticing that even little things. It could be even how you approach things, how you speak, how creative you are, what you're coming up with. Even sometimes it's even your presence and how you present yourself, and people are noticing. Because look at again partnerships and alliances. If you were waiting for something, this is what's coming towards you. These partnerships and alliances are really big this week. A lot more. This is what I'm hearing. Communities are being built. Connections are going to be going forward, and having clear picture of where you're going. um Trust in that. Like if you've been feeling like, oh, things are being moved out because the partnerships, the right partnerships and the right alliances are coming forward. And if you thought, you always question, am I on the right path or am I in the right direct? Yeah, it's your destiny to it's funny because they're saying achieve everything. um where it's your destiny to experience everything you are now. This is what I'm just hearing, is to find the joy in the journey. Find your joy in your journey along this path. Every day, say thank you. Be grateful for that. This is what Spirit's been saying to me, is to be grateful for everything. And the one thing I want to teach you guys is that when you let go and you just give in, you finally like, okay, I'm just gonna enjoy this. I know, because I would. This is how they showed me, and this is what Spirit told me, is that look, we've always showed up, and things, even it's like if it's that last minute, the holy, the holy, that last pass, that last hour, and you received what you needed, maybe not in the way you looked, but you did receive it. Know that that's the path. You always will have what you need, even if it's the last minute. So let go of the outcome of how it's supposed to be done. Breathe out. Take that deep breath in. Remember, it's the breath of life. The 5 breaths I always say is, and just go down. And the last one, you should always end with number 1, peace. You're at peace. Feel everything just calm. And you know what? Everything is going to be all right. You're never left behind because look at victory and success. So things that you've been feeling that have been really tough to get through, things are not moving. It's coming. It's actually moving out of the way. You're finally moving out of that. See, it's fulfillment of wishes. Fulfillment of wishes. Do not, if you've been wishing on something, movement. It's so funny because they're saying even relationships, if they haven't been working, they're moving forward. It's almost like I'm hearing even a stream of knowledge. So even if you want, like I'm hearing classes being learned, you're right in the you're just I'm here like they're saying, yeah, classes being learned, information that you're seeking is going to be coming, and what your knowledge and the partnerships, money coming in, steady. I'm hearing the biggest thing too, feeling more at peace, no more struggle. And that's what's coming in. That's why they keep saying stay on your path. Put the blinders on. Remember, I've talked another. Put those blinders on. Look forward. Don't look back. You can't hold on to your past anymore. It cannot go with you. And this is the speaking your truth. A lot of you are going to start to speak up and not feel. It's almost like when you did speak up before, there was guilt involved with that, but now no. You're speaking your truth. And you're speaking what you want to say now. And here's the thing: when you do that, you are going to be heard. Okay, guys, you're going to be heard. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Um, Again, rejoice in celebration. You have a lot of partnerships. This brings passion ignited. So a lot of things are going to be renewed in your life. What you wanted to create, you're going to continue forward. Don't be afraid to step in that path. See, again, positive movement forward. Things are moving. Money is moving. Relate. Excuse me. They're showing me like this. Even sometimes a relationship might be moving out, but there's new ones coming in, positive ones that are coming in, the partnerships and alliances. You're going to triumph if you were waiting on something, some movement, some money, it's going to be in your favor. You're going to triumph over all these struggles in your life. Please you trust in that, because if you look back in your lives and all the struggles you had gone to, and then you come out of it, you're like, oh my gosh, if I hadn't been so worried, it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. And that's what they're saying is just release it, let go, let like they say, let God, let it go and let God. They're not kidding about that. It really is that is a true saying. Oh, this is the week when you feel like you need to rest and rejuvenate. Please take care of yourself. A lot of it's heart centered in your heart. Being in your heart, open your heart to love. New experiences opens up a whole new world for you. A lot of achievements, your transformation in your life that is coming through, and the material harvest. So you're going to be what you have sown. You are going to start to bring forth and create. Let's see what this was my psychic tarot oracle cards. So we're going to use the spell casting oracles. Let's see what they have to say. Whew. Again, if you're worried about family, the family is going to be okay. If you had children, you're worried about them, grandchildren, they're okay. They're moving forward to a brighter future. That's what I heard. Because look at your happiness. You what this is what you bring. Your happiness brings happiness to all, because you shine brighter. They shine as bright as you. You're fully protected in this, and everything is coming to a close now. That was not that was open, that was not working. It's all coming to a close to bring you freedom. Because look at, they're saying trust in all this, trust the word that's been said, not just today. You're hearing their messages today, it's been said before. Remember, they're saying remember, because you're finding out who exactly you are, and you're happy. It brings you happiness. So trust in the messages of that they're really here to help you. And what I'm getting is a lot of patience with yourself, and not and I'm don't give put yourself like high expectations or something. Don't give yourself these high, you have to reach these certain goals, you're not as where you should be because other people are. Don't, no more comparing. They're saying don't compare yourself to anybody, right? Because we're all here having our own experiences. We're not having other people's experiences. We're all in different um, parts in our lives. We're not all on the same path. We're not here to experience or be in a certain position as somebody else because that's their story, right? What is your story? You got to remember, what is your story? What is your experience? Um, what I'm getting right now is just to be very patient with yourself and to love yourself and everything about everything you've done, and to honor self. Change is coming. Change is coming. It says, I'm here to guide you through this exciting transformation. This is a time of joyous opportunities. And these are my Light of Sword cards. These are amazing, the Light of Sword cards. I love these ones. These are angel messages. Um, Prayer from the heart. Prayer really can move mountains. Reach out to divine with your heart's concerns and watch miracles unfold. And remember, prayers, you pray from the heart, but also it's to be still, be patient, be quiet for a minute to receive those answers you've been asking, you've been praying for, the guidance, because in the quietness is when you see everything. That's your growth. Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, I'm actively working on the situation. I'm here and helping you. This week, this is why I think they're saying the focus because you will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come true to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance you need. It's a 444. Know that you'll see like repeated number 444, 555, 222, 1220. Those numbers are all angels numbers. Look those up, but also know that you have had this desire, this picture in your head, and you're moving forward towards that. This week is going to be very powerful. It's going to give you some insight on where you want to go and the people you're going to be meeting. Your loved ones is safe. Again, confirmation. Let go of your fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking out after them. So you can actually let go of those worries and start focusing on the things that you want. When you focus and not hyper focus on anybody else and you start hyper focusing on self to get, where you want to go, things are going to start to settle down. That's what I'm getting is that they want you to start to hyper focus on what you've come here to accomplish. Do you remember what your story was? Do you remember your truth? Do you remember what you have said you were going to do, and start living that? And that can be just being happy, right? Just saying, hey, I just want peace and I want to be happy. And it starts with you looking in the mirror. I'm saying this because that's what they're showing me, is to actually honestly look at yourself and not pick yourself apart, but look at yourself in the eyes and say how beautiful you are. And I'm going to tell you, it works because at first you're going to start to say, oh, you're going to see everything that you do not like about yourself, because that's what we always do, right? We've been taught to do that, to pick ourselves apart. And they're saying, no, really look at yourself in the eyes. That's your soul. And they say the soul, your eyes to your soul, right? Or soul to the eyes. I forget how it said, but let me see. The eyes are to your soul. You can see your soul. And it's true. You can really see your whole spirit. And you can't believe when you start to see you're going to find the beauty in this world. If you're thinking things are a little darker, no. I find joy. I find happiness now. I'm looking at things differently. The older that I'm getting and the calmer and quieter I'm getting, I'm seeing things different. I'm going to enjoy this part of my life and have fun, the connections I'm making, and spirit saying, yeah, this is what they want for you, to enjoy everything that's coming towards you. Open up your spiritual gifts. Remember that your true nature is spiritual, not physical. The angels are sending you messages to guide your soul's growth. The thing that I'm also here, they're gonna see like butterflies, things that repetitive numbers. I'm still getting that. That's what you're gonna be open up. That's opened you up. So let's say, hey, I'm seeing these certain numbers. I recommend you looking those up. You can Google it, use chat, and to see what the meaning at that moment is for you. What is that really? What is the message being sent? There's always a message and there's a meaning. And what happens by that, if you are wanting to have more a spiritual connection, that helps you because it gets you in that mode to be open to hear, to receive. Embrace your life purpose. I'm guiding you toward your divine life purpose. Whatever makes your heart joyful is what is meant to be doing. So this is what I'm saying is you can go to school, you can take classes, you can go just have fun. Classes can be on, it doesn't have to be paid. You can go on YouTube and learn everything you want to learn. I'm telling you, you can find on YouTube. I mean, that is just an awesome platform to find it. And what you do is when you're looking, you find something that resonates for you. Um, right now, I'm getting that there's some anxiety around something not being completed. I'm getting that it is going to be completed and not to fear that. Um, that there's just like it's almost like one more leg, like it's almost over. Again, look at again, it's almost over. Your current challenges will soon be resolved, and you'll be able to look to the future with a smile. Yeah, it's almost over. And again, look at this. Whoa, abundance. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that the source will heal your financial challenges. And then again, stay the course. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're just having a bumpy start. Learn from your experiences and keep going. And then we have don't give up on love. A relationship you cherish can be healed. Allow me to clear the way for forgiveness so that love can thrive again. I'm telling you, some friendships that you thought are, I'm hearing, this is what I'm going to tell you. If you thought a friendship was over or something that was like you haven't talked to him and something was done, that's going to be changing. I believe, I feel there's a couple of you, maybe someone out there that sees this, just the energy is showing me is that there's going to be communication again. If you're in a relationship, that is actually going to get stronger. I'm hearing. If there was any misunderstanding, that's gonna, gonna heal. There's gonna be more communication. They're saying communication in your relationships. Um, I'm just hearing, be patient. It's love. I'm telling you right now, there's what they told me that I saw a big heart. As love will get you through that. Remember, it's almost like I told someone, start giggling, start having fun, start laughing at things that are ridiculous, just like, oh my god, just instead of being angry, just laugh at it. um it's so funny because now it's showing me a picture of, when we watched those crazy cartoons, we would just laugh because they were so ridiculous. And that's what they want you to do, is just think of things that are ridiculous and just like, just blow your mind that they're just so wrong. Right now it's the time to just laugh at it. Start laughing and just like, oh my gosh, you got to change the energy. That's how everything changes in your life, is when you change your energy and not feel so anxious. And know that stay your course of the changes that you want in your life. Do not be afraid of going forward. Do not be afraid of the choices you've made, because I'm going to tell you this, the choices you've made, those doors wouldn't have been open if it wasn't meant to be. Just look at it. They're showing me, look at it this way. If those doors that you had came in and you thought you were going to be working with this person, or you were going to take this class or things like that, and the door's open for that, and then all of a sudden it's shutting, and you're like, no, but no, because they're actually wanted you to go there, and they're pivoting you because of bring. So it was like leading you to where you're actually supposed to be, right? Think of it that way. It's the path, the energetic path. Don't be afraid of the way it's going. Just they're funny. They're saying flow with it. Feel like you're going in that lazy river, right? Just go with the flow. Just right now is to really breathe, ground yourself, and just see that the doors are not closing. They are opening much bigger than you ever thought. A lot of transformation, and do not fret about choices that you made at this time. You were supposed to be there. You're supposed to be right where you're at. Don't be afraid of that. Um, Oh, I'm even seeing, even meeting with people, certain things that was meant to be connections, because it's going to lead to something bigger. Remember, we're all, it's like, what's it called? One relationship away, right? It's one person that we know brings us to the right people. You'd be surprised that you might think, oh, I just met that, but it leads to something bigger. So just be patient with the way the course is going right now. And I'm saying course because it's like a school. They're telling me it's like a school. Remember, take your time, breathe through it. Let's see what Goddess Isis has to say, her messages for this week. Okay, here we go. She has a message for everyone. I love her messages. The dark healing chamber. The most challenging task is to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. The sacred purpose of any enemy within or without is to push us to venture inwards, to seek and heal the darkness within. So this is where it's also it's so funny because she's like, I'm gonna read that to you. She's asking me to read it to you again because she wants you to just really think about that. Take a moment, take this in when I read it. The most challenging task is to take courage in both hands and journey within to meet our own dark self and begin the healing task of bringing love, acceptance, and light to it. The sacred purpose of any enemy within or without is to push us to venture inwards to seek and heal the darkness within. And this is where I'm talking about when I said, when Spirit says, and the divine asked me to look in the mirror and to really look at yourself, because our worst enemy is ourselves, right? We criticize, we break down our own selves. And so what it does is you heal yourself by looking at your soul, seeing your true self, how beautiful you truly are, will actually help you see things in a different light. And it does work. That's the hardest thing, though. Believe me. And you were gonna want to cry. First thing you're gonna say is you're gonna want to, criticize how you look and all this, and then all of a sudden, when you actually truly look and see yourself, it will bring you to tears because you're actually feeling the divine love. That is your whole soul. You feel so connected, and you don't realize how much you have hurt yourself because you've never put yourself first. And they're asking you, now's the time, really, to start putting yourself first in things. But it's not, and it's funny because now they're saying this, and I'm getting the message from Goddess. I said it's not about being narcissistic. It's about healing yourself so that you can go forth to be who you truly want to be in this world. This bright light, this compassionate, loving human being. I'm not saying that's human, but also spirit for this world. Spirit of Isis, beloved initiate. There are times to surrender and let go, but there are never times to give up. Persist with your bold faith and inspired action until the impossible happens. Isis has a spirit of triumph and will never fail in her quest, no matter how bold or impossible it seems. Let her inspire you. Believe. Just like when they're showing Archangel Michael, stay the course. Don't give up on yourself. Don't give up on the things that you have envisioned for yourself, envisioned for others. Keep that vision going. Do not give up. Initiation. When you are being initiated into the divine mysteries of light, love, and power, there are moments of profound challenge. The key is to find the light within the challenge, the opportunity for growth that can transform any challenge into an experience of healing. With compassion and cleverness, you will not burn during your challenges, you shall thrive. Power of over 7 scorpions. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring so as to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. You are guided to use the powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non judgment. Excuse me. You can then manage any toxicity in your life with swiftly and with great effect. Wow. She's asking me to read this because she wants you guys again to really take this power for yourself. You are being initiated into the magic of conjuring. So this is manifestation. So as to have power to affect lower vibrational forces through your own will and spoken word. The lower, that's the negative, right? Changing your outlook and the manifestation and knowing where you want to go and what you want to create. You are guided to use the powerful gift with compassion and discernment, with mercy and non judgment. You can manage any toxicity in your life swiftly and with great effect. And this is the practice of you connecting to source and opening up to that, the truth of who you are and your power of manifesting and moving things that are not of the higher vibrant light. I always say light, that want out of your way. This is where you become very powerful and moving those negative things that try to pop up in your way to stop you from going forth to be your whole self. Abundance of sattvis. Abundance in many forms is increasing in flow to you. Continue your good work of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. Freely share your talents, love, wisdom, and self, and enjoy the abundance responsibly flowing to you in many forms over and over again. I'm telling you, it's just this is the where the energy is. Even cumulative, what I'm seeing, what I'm feeling, even the mindset, how you've been thinking, it's like now you're really questioning everything and you're just seeing things move forward. And it's the little things that you've seen that you understand that is true. You've movement forward. You're number one, having that self practice, right? Taking care of yourself first and foremost, honoring yourself, making sure you are doing your daily practices. Are you guys doing, do you have your altar? Do you, I'm not even going to say pray. It's even sitting there and speaking to spirit speak. You can even speak to yourself, write to yourself. Here's another thing. If you don't know, if you can't connect to yourself, write your soul, start writing to yourself, asking you questions and answering them. I call that automatic writing, learning to connect back. It gives you insight into where you're going to. We all have this connection. You just got to remember, and that's what Spirit's asking you to remember. Where you from, where you're connected. You're connected to all. You're not by yourself. We're all connected with each other here too. We're not just different beings. We're all actually energetically connected. So I want to thank you, and I appreciate you. And if you would like a reading, you can always book with me if you want more insight into everything. And I want to thank you for being here at the Wisdom Circle. Right. And there's one more announcement I do want to let you guys know is that in a couple weeks I will be changing the link to the Wisdom Circle. I'm going to be changing it so that you guys automatically get the reminders. It will be easier for me, so that I'm not doing it physically all by myself. But I'll be changing the links soon, and I'll let you guys know when that happens. Okay, I'll let you guys a week before I let you know. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. All right. Thank you, guys. I want to thank you for being here. I'm going to open it up to anyone would like to say, talk and speak of how that resonated in any way for you. Would anyone like to say anything that resonated?
Alma,
Yes.
I just found it very, very encouraging,
Grace.
which is the big ingredient that I needed.
Oh, good. I'm so glad. Yeah, just keep going, Grace. And remember, just focus on what you're creating.
Mhm.
The rest is being taken care of. Remember, not all of us are here to fight in the front lines, right? We do it in a different way. By you being creative, keeping your energy higher, does help them.
Yeah, I was thinking of stuff with family too, not
Yes.
what's out in the world. But anyway, it felt great. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Grace. I appreciate you. All right, guys. Anybody else would like to come in and say anything?
I also found it encouraging as well. There was a lot of points that resonated with me that I'm gonna have to watch this video later on. Yeah, thank you, Alma.
You're welcome. And listen, last week I did not get last week's out because I said it's divine timing. It's going to come out with this one, so you'll have 2 to watch.
Good,
So,
good. I usually watch them when I'm getting ready in the morning, so it's
oh,
perfect.
good. Oh, good, good. You'll have 2 coming out. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and open it up. If anyone would like a one question reading. Sierra, hi.
Hi, it's me again. Uh, I don't really know how to word this question, but um, this past week has, or even just this week, and it's only been like 3 days, have been really rough. Relationships and like my family, like people are like separating, and my ex messaged me today, and um he was the one you told me to stay away from. um, and there's a lot of emotions coming up, and I don't know what to do. I don't know why it all feels like the same thing over and over again, in like a different way of like why people are splitting up, and you know why things are coming to light, and then like why my own past is, it just feels too synchronous that I'm like, what is going on? What do I need to do? Why? I don't know how to word it though.
It's so funny because this reminds me of what same thing happened to me. They're giving you a choice. For the first one, there's a couple parts to that question though. Rejoice and celebration. They're asking you um, to take a look. Are you going to go back to old temptations? Are you going to open it? Did you answer them, by the way?
No,
Okay,
I
that's
want to, and I want to be mean, but I'm not.
you don't need to. You don't even need to say anything. I did the blocking. I mean, like really, because when I was going to answer, I got this like, was the test. Are you going to go back to that old energy? Are you going to open the door for that connection? Is that a cord that you want to continue cutting, or are you going to allow it to come back and hook onto you again? So you have
Yeah,
to look at that way. That's what they're saying. As far as you're seeing the relationships ending of other people in your family, or things are just shifting, it's just because it's like now's the time for people are honoring their own energy and what is um, their own healing, right? Their own healing journey and what they're going to accept in their life. Their boundaries are now being shifted, right? So things are moving. And that's what you have to look at it this way, is like, oh, there's some growth in that. Maybe they shouldn't have been together and that it's been too long. And you can see that they're now going to be growing as individuals. And they're going to be they're hearing their highest potential. So a lot of this is not negative. It's actually seeing the positive. And they're saying, Sierra, remember when you did that, when you decided to make those choices to grow and leave certain relationships, how much you grew even further. Does that make sense?
that's very powerful. I have goosebumps.
Yeah. So that's what they're saying. So like they're saying, celebrate, celebrate all of the things
Yeah.
that. Okay. Shoot me a text. Let me know what's going on.
All right, I will. Thank you.
Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate you. Grace, hi.
Hi again. I think just give me a general, if you see what, you tell me what I need.
Okay, Grace. Patience with yourself.
Uh-huh.
A lot of patience I'm getting. Um, oh, see, this is why. Look at foundations and achievements. Right now, they're just telling me, hey, you have to look about everything your whole life, what you have accomplished. Grace, you've accomplished a lot, and you haven't given yourself grace for that. You're feeling like you always need to do more and more and more. And look, no, they're saying you've done enough. Enjoy your life now. Find the joy in the journey. Have new experiences. Don't worry about others. They're all taken care of. Look at the foundation, the house you built. Everything's being taken care of. You need to now focus on your happiness in the way of enjoying the new projects you're going to be doing, the new connections. Um, really, they're saying, yeah, just see again, memories of love. Everything is now to focus on your past. There's a story to be said. I keep getting that story. You still need to write the story. Um, so
Oh,
yeah, so
I
that's what I'm
have. The
getting.
story is done.
There's Grace, there's more. There's more. I've always said you got more stories.
Okay.
Horror stories. But seriously, they're saying is you've already done, you built your house, you built everything. And now just see everything is already, you put it in place by you continue and to enjoy your life and sing. It's like you don't have to be in everyone's life to be an impact to them. In other words, you can enjoy your life and they'll be okay. And they'll come to you. They see your foundation's achievements and they're achieving that as well.
Okay.
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 You just gotta enjoy, not to worry, I'm hearing not to fret, okay?
Thank
Just
you.
enjoy that you built your house, you built your castle.
That sounds familiar. The don't fret part.
Yeah. Hmm.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Maria, hi.
Oh, oh my goodness. As soon as you start with the message from ISIS, the fire alarm started going off spontaneously and we can't shut it off.
I
It
kept
keeps-
trying to turn it off.
So I'm about to take a hammer to it.
Oh my gosh,
crazy.
you're gonna have to watch this again because they were pretty powerful.
Yeah. No, I was listening, but it just kept going off. So it was your message to the group was I was laughing. I was like, oh God, I know this is for us. Okay, so you were talking about, resolution. Soon there's going to be a resolution soon, so that brings up my question. So we have we have we have this organization and we're in a it's a lawsuit, and it's really, they have like a vendetta, and it's been a bit challenging because it's really coming after us, and we've spoken about it. Our intention is to settle in like the next 45 days. We just can't go, like, we have to wait, have all our ducks in a row before we go to them. However, in the past week, they have really stepped it up, and they're playing a little dirty, and they're being really aggressive, and they're reaching out to people around. It's just been really aggressive, and they're getting into spaces they weren't supposed to be in, and it could have ramifications. So I guess the question is, are we still on track to create settlement? Because I don't know what, it's all a little
Yeah,
crazy
yeah.
right now.
Okay, so look, you still have, again, you're getting the same cards. Material and spiritual prosperity.
Be patient, stay the course. No, I'm kidding.
Yes. Triumph to success, exactly what you just said. Patience.
Yeah.
You have the deception and envy, these people coming in, but look, you still
say
have rejoice and
deception? Wait.
celebration.
What'd you say about deception?
There's this deception and envy. They're still what they're doing, right? But you still have rejoice and celebration. It's gonna settle. The video I just did for you, the person you're gonna trip out on that. Okay, it's like crazy.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's like right at the
It's right
moment.
there. Mhm.
Well, we're anticipating, but it's a leap of, it's a faith. It's a leap of faith for us to
We
know.
have assurances.
Yeah, to know that we could settle, but we're just hoping that we can. And then by the time we have a small window based on what they're doing. So I was like, oh, great. Now the window just got shorter. So,
Look
okay.
at
All right.
you look at after that again, partnerships and alliances. This gets fixed. These people, I don't know if they're dishonest. But they're showing their cards. In other words, a lot of people are not liking how they're doing things either.
No, yeah.
Nobody likes
They're
that.
very they're very
Pred-
predatory, and they have a vendetta against they have a vendetta against someone else, so they want us to hurt the other person. It's so
Okay,
crazy.
let me tell you this. It's not going to work in their favor. In the end, even after you settle, it's not going to work in their favor. It's going to dismantle them. It's almost like the mask is being shown. So a lot of people this is not going to work in their favor. You're going to come in, you're still coming out on top every time. You guys still come out on top. So I still see that the energy still has not changed.
Good. Well, we're just it's really weighs heavy on us. It's a little stressful. We can't we can't really shine until we take care of this, and
And it's going to be taken care of. And even though you may like it, you're saying, oh, it's against you, but in the end, the outcome, it's not in their favor. Even if they get settled and all that, it still becomes, you guys get the right partnerships coming in. And because that negative energy is going to leave, and you have really honest people coming in, and you're going to rejoice in celebration. I always get those same cards, and you saw me shuffling. They're always the same ones. And it has never, since I've met you guys, it's never changed.
never changed. Do you have a question? Chad's here. Question do you
Well, I,
wanna
I think
read?
one of the
I mean,
things that comes up for me is, you know,
ask
how
a
like there's all these,
ask a different question though? Is that a
I am asking a
oh,
different
okay,
question.
got it.
You haven't even,
Thank
I
you.
haven't even spoken yet.
Thank you, thank you. I'll be quiet.
I have words. Uh, so I guess kind of like what's the lesson in all the delays? You know, it's like, you know how like all these people don't come through and there's all these delays and it keeps the next week, delay, delay, delay. And it's like, what is that about? I mean, what is there a certain lesson? Is there, I mean, I know it just says be patient, but is there something behind the scenes that's going on with that? You know, I guess
Yeah,
that's kind of, you know,
yeah, you know what? Okay, number one, you always get the destiny card too.
right.
I'm gonna
Okay.
answer that question because this is what I see. I'm gonna be honest, okay?
Yeah.
You were
No, lie to us, please. I beg of you.
you know, I'm really on, but I'm gonna be really honest. I'm gonna tell you exactly how when the first impression and when I see that why the changes are coming. You were used to working with a certain type of people, and you would settle in certain ways, and even knowing intuitively you should not be with them. And so this is the time where all of that is being moved out. It's bringing it to the surface. This ugliness that's no longer that you were not. I always said these people will move out, and the right people, again, partnerships and alliance are gonna come in. The right people who are gonna financially help you, financial and material changes are gonna financially help you in the right direction where you guys have control. I always said this for me, the ones that you're dealing with now would have more control over the projects that you want, or have more say, even though you would be a battle, in other words, right? You would be fighting with these people. But this is the thing that's moving out. You have recognition and reward again, moving on, and it's your destiny. So this is a thing to show you you're no longer going to be dealing with a lot of these people that you're used to. You thought you need to get ahead or to have these connections. These are different type of people you're going to be having partnerships with and alliances. And they're going to recognize you because I always said you guys are going to be controlling a lot of your projects more than you ever had. Even if people are investing, even the investors, you will be the main, like you won't have as much problem with these old energies that you would have going forward in the new projects that you're coming with. These are moving out. That's why it's coming undone. It can't, it's not because your heart is, I'm hearing, I'm gonna have to say this, like you said, my heart's pure. Your guys' heart is pure in your intentions. And that's how I see it. You really want to give back. You see a different future in helping people elevate and not just, keep them in a certain place. And the people that are coming in have that same energy that you have and
Well,
are not wanting to take over. Does that make sense?
yeah, I can I just say I feel like I had a download. What Chad is right. We're having massive delays in a bunch of assets coming to us, money and other things. It's like, what the heck is that about? We're not sabotaging. We're not. We know our
Not
energy.
you. No.
But what I
None of it.
found, yeah, so what happened for me is like, oh, I see this other company that's suing us is actually really, they're searching. So if we had gotten these assets any sooner, they would have found them sooner, I feel like, and wreaked havoc in our life. Whereas they can't find anything because they're not here yet, technically.
Yep.
We haven't,
Yep.
and it feels like that. So it
It's
feels
in
like,
your favor. I'm telling you, Maria, these cards, and they've never changed. I used to use them. They're like, oh my God. That's why I laugh because it's never changed. And when I first mentioned you guys were talking about your projects, this is what I saw. These people are moving out. These new ones are coming in, and you have more control. I always felt that
yeah,
you have more control over your guys' projects.
I understand. I hear that. So,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
we're just laughing because we get the same cards over and over.
Yeah.
Right? See, that's why it's funny. You're gonna trip out
Never
with it when
changes.
I'm gonna send it to you after I'm done here. I'm gonna send it to you. And then I just gotta because it's gonna be a video. Plus, I have written something out so you can see it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Cool.
it's gonna be two things. It's a video, and I sent something out on a document. So
Thank you.
you're welcome. But I was laughing because I was like, oh my gosh, it's the same. And I used a different deck, so that's why it's funny.
Well, that's good to know.
Oh,
It
that's
feels
good.
like
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
on track. We feel good. We're not totally freaked out. People are like, why aren't you freaked out? You got a lot of stuff going on. So
No, this is why even if you're here the week, you need to just be really calm. And that goes for because I got the message for myself and I realized, oh, why I didn't put something out when I wanted to because it wouldn't have been received and
yeah,
my and
Right.
calming light, right? Me being calm in my heart. I was more in my head, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I started laughing. I'm like, okay, I'm going to be patient now. When it comes out, it's when it's supposed to come out, and it's going to be well received in my heart center, what I want to give out through with my heart to everyone. And I'm like, oh, okay. And that made it very calm for me, and I'm seeing things now clearly. Like, we really at this time need to be in our heart center and calm and be patient with everything.
Yeah.
Well, that's true.
Thanks, Alma.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys. Giovanna, hi. And then I have
Hi,
Brenda.
Alma.
Oh, Brenda, I'll get you afterwards. Hi, how are you?
Good, and yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. How was your week been?
It's been good. I gotta say, I love your nails. I keep looking at them.
Oh,
They're
my
so
daughter
cute.
is becoming a manicurist, and she did my nails last night. Aren't those
Oh,
cute?
they look so cute.
Thank you. Yeah, I love glitter. So if you guys want to know, I really love glitter. She laughs at me. She said, "Mom, you're crazy," but I love glitter, so I like sparkly things. Okay, you have your question today?
I don't have a question. It's, I guess, general. I feel like everything you kind of said kind of resonated with what's going on. So,
Okay. It's been challenging. That's what I'm getting right now. You've been feeling challenged and everything. Look at that right away. You're in your mind thinking too much.
yes.
Yeah, they're saying you need to step away. You need to take a moment. To me, when you're in the mental right now is that you're like, this is how they're showing me. You're reflecting back on everything, and you're still living that path. They're saying, leave it alone. Doesn't matter. Don't listen to anyone about the relationship and what you need to do. You need to actually get out of your head and over analyzing and everything. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I tend
Yeah,
to do that a lot.
and yeah, you're over analyzing. They're saying, nope, get out of that. You're not in that energy anymore. And you know this because look at what you've created, what you know as you're starting to harvest. You're really starting to really tune into your own intuition, your own compass, and not really listening to other people. Because it's like, this is how they're showing it. When you're in a conversation with someone and they're trying to tell you how you should do this and do that, and you're almost feel like you step out and you're observing, and you're like, this is crazy, because it's not true, right? You're seeing it, you're more observing the whole process. I don't know if that makes sense. I don't know. I'm trying to say, they're showing it to me this way. It's weird. Like, you analyze the conversation as it's happening. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And it's almost like it feels like how they're showing me the energy. It's like you're hearing them. It's almost like you step out for a minute and you're looking from outside in, like you're seeing yourself in this person, and you're analyzing it, and you're like, oh, this does not make sense. Now you're really falling because you're stepping into yourself and hearing that. So you're not trusting. It's like you're not waiting for someone else to confirm or to let's put it this way, looking for approval from anybody else, right? Or direction. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because you're being successful in everything you do. Again, see, because of that, look at what comes towards you. Spiritual union. In your hopes, you've been asking for that. And you're starting to speak your truth in every conversation too. You're not ready. You're not staying quiet now. You're really speaking what you want, because you're in your heart center. The more that you're in your heart center, it's opening up the right. And they're showing me this way real quick. The right union's coming in, Joanna. So stay in that, trust in that, stay out of your head. Don't analyze the past anymore or past things, and stay forward what you see, what you want. That's what they want you to focus on.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Did that resonate? Do you have is that good?
No, yeah, it does. And I feel like I kind of been not like tested with that same guy. He like reappears message here and there. But I know, like, I'm just like, no. Like, part of me does want to reply, but then deep down I'm like, no, this is not the right way to go. You're trying to move forward and not go back.
Yeah, see, because you have success in that. You're moving forward. And that's like I told Sierra, it's like, you'll be tested. Are you going to go back to that same energy? And also the thoughts, they're saying the thoughts, they really want you to focus now on what you want and not what was over analyzing everything in the past, your relationships and all that. They're saying it's like, I don't want that. It's like now they want you to use your imagination of what you truly want. Feel the person, manifest, right? Manifest who you truly want, how it feels to be with them, how you feel around them, so that's what they want you to do, be more manifesting in your mind of creating who you truly want to be with, because it is open, because you will have success in it, because you have been doing that work. The one thing they're saying is don't overanalyze, get out of your mind and just move forward to what you truly want.
Okay.
You've done the work. You've been doing the work since I've known you. You've you've done a lot of work, and know that you have been doing, not trying or doing, have work. No, you're moving forward to what you've wanted for a long time. Trust in that.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. I'll see you next. Hopefully come back next week. I'll see you here.
Okay.
Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Is she Brenda? Hello.
Sorry, I just couldn't unmute.
Oh, okay.
And then I couldn't find where to raise my hand either. So,
Oh,
well.
okay.
Anyways,
Hi, how are you?
good. The cards you all read for Isis so related to me with my son. And I think you understand that. And if you could just see what else is around that right now.
Okay. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, it's Brenda, we'll go more into depth when I see you, but I'm just going to give you a quick thing. It's not bad. Here's the heartache and loss, the disappointment, things that you feel, not moving forward. But you know what? They're saying just give it love, because look at, you have your team. They're guiding you. You have your whole guides. Trust in that. Things are going to start looking up brighter. Because look at success. If you felt like things weren't going to move forward with him, I always said they were. It's just a moment. It's like, I'm just hearing trapped in fear. Like he's going to get out of it. There's a lot going to come in. You're going to see this in the next couple weeks. There's going to be a shift with him, and he will be successful. He's not going to be stuck. Follow your intuition. It's not the fear can throw you off your intuition, like that fear and doubt, right? Can't guide you, won't guide you right. But if you're taking your deep breaths, doing the work you've been doing, Brenda, you're seeing exactly where it's going. Trust in that. I'm saying the old fears will hold on to the past. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So they're saying let that go, because there is going to be success in what he's doing. He's moving forward. Your heart, look at love begins. I'm telling you, it's going to change. It's not going to stay. It's like, again, they're saying it's like that residue coming off, right? This is actually the end of it, the last cries, and it's going to move forward. His heart center, keep your heart open and speak your truth.
Because what I did do is I did offer for her to come out here for a few weeks to go to school.
Okay.
While I watched the baby. I offered her that Sunday.
You planted the seed.
Yes, planted the seed.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And then, yeah, that's all you can. Yeah. Amazing. Yay. Yay. What did she say?
She said she wants to look, because I said to her, is it a course you have to go at your own pace or sit through the schooling of it all? Because that would determine, can she just come and stay here and go to the library? I told her, go to the library where you just said.
Yeah.
If that would be good, she said, oh, well, let me look it up. I know where it's at. I know where it's, so.
Yeah. I love the Camarillo library. Oh my gosh.
That's what I said to her.
I can live at that library. I love books. So that library is, it's amazing. I love it.
Yeah. So we'll see. He was up. He was better. He's working.
I'm telling you, remember I told you it's gonna shift. Think of it, this is the last trying to hold on. He's gonna realize I can't hold on to this anymore.
Yeah.
Don't give up on him. Like I'm telling
No,
you.
no, I'm not. And that's why I really like the ISIS cards that you read, because those were very potent to me.
Right? Yeah. They were like crazy. Wow. That's why I had a couple of them I had to read over again because it was
I know, but that was good.
that was the message. She was like,
Yes.
I read this again. It's like we had to process those ones. Yeah, that was a lot. Okay, Brenda, I will see you on Wednesday.
And why couldn't I find my little hand to raise?
Sometimes you have the iPhone, right?
Yeah.
It's the way you push it. You have to hit it a certain way on the bottom and it should pop up.
Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, I can't find it. I can't find it. Okay.
Yeah, it's hard. It happens to me. It takes me some time to get it because it's the way you hit it, or it's weird.
Yeah.
It can be finicky.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, you
Thank
guys.
you.
Grace, thank you. I will talk to you guys, and I'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye-bye, Alma.